Okay, we have the reticulated python.
Now, first of all, why would you pick the reticulated python? Interesting choice for three ladies. I mean, it is.
I've seen a couple different shows about them, and I always thought that it was like a really interesting thing to learn about.
Yeah?
And I'm very true to me.
So you guys have seen it before and you thought it was cool. That's a good reason. Just unusual for ladies to pick that, but that's good. Whenever you're ready. Sorry, come back.
Okay. So, like, their diet, it's like they constrict their prey, and they, like, eat, like, birds and mammals when they're adults, and they've been even known to eat humans. They eat mice, rats, and little rabbits when they're babies, and they can swallow stuff up to, like, a quarter of its length.
What does constrict its prey mean?
It's like it wraps around and it, like, suffocates it.
Have you guys ever seen that before? Yeah. You have a picture of it up there anywhere, guys?
Right there.
Yeah, you see how it, like, bites it. I don't know what that is. Is that a cow?
Pig, and that's a goat.
Oh, it's a goat, okay. But it, like, bites it, and then it'll wrap it around it so much that it squeezes it. Go ahead. Go on, Zach.
There is a snake once who ate a baby hippo.
Probably.
And then threw it out.
All right, keep going, guys.
Okay. Its diet eats like small monkeys, orangutans, parrots, tamabopada, which I'm pretty sure that's kind of like a capybara, a toucan, feral.
What's a capybara for anyone that doesn't know?
It's kind of like a giant rat thing
Yeah, it's a
that
big
lives in
rodent.
the water.
Yeah, they're gross looking. All right.
Feral pigs, a gouty, which is kind of like a smaller capybara kind of thing going on. Woolly monkeys, howler monkeys, and like waterfowl.
How do they get the birds? Is what I want. Because you have parrots and waterfowl and toucans.
They wait in a certain spot because they're like nocturnal. And when like a bird comes by or something, it'll grab onto it and then it'll, eat it.
Oh, really? Does it eat the eggs and stuff too, or does it just eat the live?
I'm pretty sure it's just only eats the live.
Cool.
It's niche. It can live up to 20 years. It lays eggs. It's nocturnal, and it usually, it's solitary. And it has adapted to human activity. So it eats the dogs and cats and stuff where it lives.
Awesome.
It can lay up to 90 eggs at a time, and it shivers to maintain its temperature.
What do you mean by that?
Instead of sitting in the sun, it shivers to keep warm. Yeah.
Have you guys ever noticed when you eat real cold, you shake?
Yeah.
That's because when your muscles move like that, it creates heat inside your body. So that's how that snake keeps warm. It doesn't have to sun itself. It will actually constrict its muscles really quickly in shivering, and it keeps the body temperature up. Interesting. It's one of the only ones that does that. Cool.
Its habitat, it can usually be found near water. It lives in the humid tropical rainforest of Asia. It lives in Malaysia and Vietnam. Open swamp land. Lives in the understory of the rainforest or on the floor. So it can live in the trees and catch the birds. It lives in agricultural areas and it's at home in caves and trees.
Its purpose, its skin's made into leather. It's hunted for its meat and skin, and it keeps the population of wild animals down. It's also used for folk medicine, and it's used for religious.
What do you mean folk medicine, guys?
Like the local tribes and stuff, they think they do weird stuff to it and they get medicine out of it somehow.
Some of the different populations, especially in Vietnam, will use different snakes, and they'll make snake wine, which they'll use the snake and they'll ferment it and they'll make wine out of it, or they'll make all kinds of different things from it. So it's kind of. And what about the religion one?
They use ceremonies where they cut it open and then drink its blood because they think that it will make them
Live longer and
Do.
a bunch of different stuff.
Okay.
Its physical description, it has the largest circumference of snake species.
What's circumference mean for everybody that doesn't know?
How round it is.
Yeah.
It's a big wide one.
Its patterns help them to blend in to their surroundings. Their heads are yellowish with a dark thin line in the middle. They're non-venomous. It's the longest snake in the world. They reach up to 25 feet, and the females are longer than males.
So this snake is actually bigger than, say, like the anaconda.
Yeah,
Anaconda
and
is
it's
heavier
built
built.
heavier.
So it's a bigger snake. It's just not as long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, would that be a right way to say it?
yeah.
Cool. Anything else up there, guys? Okay.
We've seen like different pictures, like where like they were introduced to Florida to keep like the population of a bunch of stuff down, and we've seen like pictures where they'll eat an alligator and they'll like bust open because of it.
So it's too big.
It's too big or something.
You know, most of the people, most of them that are down there in Florida, weren't brought there by like naturalists. They weren't brought there to control population. What happens is people have these pets, and they're awesome for a while until they start to get huge, and then they're not awesome anymore. And then people will just take them out. They don't want to kill their pets, so they'll take them out and let them go. Well, I mean, that's a perfect environment for them. There's no predators for them, and so they reproduce if they can find another one, and then they got all these reticulated pythons going on. So it's not a good situation, and that's true of a lot of things. You know, you'll have different places where people will buy baby alligators and then they'll turn them loose, and they'll be around for a while. So, good, girls. Anything else? Any questions about the pythons from anybody? All right, give them a hand. Good job, girls.